Welcome. Here is a rundown of war in Ukraine. Ukrainian forces shelled Donetsk city of Makiyivka, Russia says. Ukrainian forces shelled the city of Makiyivka and other Russian-controlled parts of Donetsk on New Year's Eve, according to officials. Russia's TASS news agency cited Moscow-installed officials as saying that at least 15 people were injured in the attacks by high-mobility artillery rocket system, HIMARS, weapons. TASS reported that one person was dead and 5 injured, and that the buildings hit included a stadium, an indoor bazaar, an art museum, a technical school, and a youth center. Daniil Bezanov, a senior Russian-backed official in the Moscow-controlled parts of the Donetsk region, said the technical school had suffered a massive blow from American MLRS, multiple launch rocket system, HIMARS. Sweden's EU presidency will be crucial in preserving support for Ukraine. Sweden's leadership will be crucial when it assumes presidency of the EU, the European Commission's president, Ursula von der Leyen, has said. In a statement on Twitter, the EU chief said the country's leadership would play a vital role in preserving the EU's unity in support for Ukraine. Sweden is taking over the EU presidency in Brussels from today, replacing the government of the Czech Republic. Last month, Sweden's Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson said Sweden was taking over the presidency at a time when the European Union is facing unprecedented challenges. A greener, more secure and freer Europe is the foundation of our priorities, he said. And NATO chief urges West to ramp up arms production to support Ukraine. Western allies need to ramp up arms production in the coming months to ensure Ukraine is kept fully supplied in its war against Russia, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg has said. Mr. Stoltenberg said the ongoing crisis was consuming an enormous amount of munitions, amid signs that President Vladimir Putin was digging in for the long haul. He also said NATO allies needed to maintain their own stockpiles of weapons as well as continuing to supply the government in Kyiv with the armaments it needed. He told BBC Radio 4's The World this weekend, for the artillery, we need an enormous amount of ammunition, we need spare parts, we need maintenance. This is a huge undertaking. We need to ramp up production, and that is exactly what the NATO allies are doing. It is a core responsibility for NATO to ensure that we have the stocks, the supplies, the weapons in place to ensure our own deterrence and defense, but also to be able to continue to provide support to Ukraine for the long haul.